Traveling. Sicily. If someone asks me if Sicily is worth a visit, I'll answer immediately yes, it is. I went there with some friends a few summers ago, and we loved it. It was a fantastic trip. In my opinion, the best places that you can visit in Sicily are the Aeolian Islands, Cefalù, Taormina, Mazzaro, Enavali, and Syracuse. The Aeolian Islands are a group of islands called Lipari, Salina, and Vulcano. All of those islands are amazing to visit, and there are incredible beaches with clear water with a spectacular emerald color. It's so clean you can see the seabed. The food also is fantastic, good quality, and it isn't too expensive. You can visit the three islands by ferry, but I recommend renting a boat, which is almost what we did. The landlord of the place we were staying had a boat, and, well, I think he was a bit excited at the prospect of taking 5 young girls on a trip around the island on his boat. Italian men are a bit like that, which brings me to my next point. Italian, or at least Sicilian men, can be a bit annoying, so you should definitely be careful if you are with your wives and girlfriends. One evening, me and the girls were having some cocktails on a nice little terrace, and a few Italian guys wanted to sit down with us. We let them, and well, big mistake, big, huge. After that, it was as if we were in their territory. They kept coming back, and we kept asking them to leave. Very annoying, and frankly speaking, men in Sicilia didn't seem as handsome as they do in the rest of Italy. Cefalù is a charming small city in Palermo. I couldn't visit it when I did my trip there, but a lot of people told me that it's worth a visit. It's a small town, but many people are attracted to its ancient fishing port, Norman cathedral, and great beaches every year. The part of Italy south of Napoli, normally referred to as the Mezzogiorno, is much poorer, and you can feel the decadence there. You can sense the presence of the famous mafia, but 2 cities in Sicily are totally different from the rest of the Mezzogiorno. Taormina and Mazzaro. They're small cities where you can't feel any poverty at all. Both are very touristic, but all the buildings are conserved and in perfect condition, which is difficult to find in Sicily. Taormina reminded me of the north, like Milan. Rich people, fashionable restaurants next to the impressive Greek theatre. This was the place where we tried the famous granites. With fresh fruit and available in any flavour, they were all brilliant and absolutely delicious. You can try them everywhere in the south of Italy, but they're not as common in the north. Enavali is amazing. You can see how active the volcano is. Remember, if you are going to visit it, to wear a jumper or coat, because the temperature is lower than the rest of the island. It's really cold. I wore a jumper that I might normally wear in spring, but my friend wore practically nothing. Typical summer clothes, and she was freezing. If you can, you should wear a coat or something, but if you are not prepared enough, there are some Chimneys that are nice and warm. Finally, Syracuse, a small fishing city in the southeast where you can see the authentic charm of Sicily. It's not the most preserved city, but a lot of celebrities stopped their boats in this city to enjoy the food and the amicable people. Again, Mount Etna is visible on the horizon, but there's a lot more to see here with its rich Greek history and monuments. Well, those are my recommendations if you visit Sicily. There are other cities like Palermo or Catania, but in my opinion they only show the chaos and the decadence of the south of Italy. Thus, missing those cities isn't a bad thing. Regarding transport, I recommend you to rent a car on the island. Although the Sicilian people drive really bad, it's the best transport to move around the island. and it's better to go to hotels than rent an apartment. The landlords there normally ask you for extra payment for the cleaning services. I hope you can visit Sicily soon, and my recommendations will be useful.